All right, so for your division review, there are two ways you can do this. You can do this box method so that your work can be organized, or you can do the traditional number on the inside, number on the outside, and if there is a decimal, you can bring it straight up. And in sixth grade, we do a lot of decimals. So something you have to remember about division is that whatever number comes first, or if you're dealing with money, that's always going to go into the box. So number one says 117 divided by 3. So we're going to do 117 in the box and 3 on the outside. So you have one number on the outside, and you're going to ask yourself, can 3 go into 1? Well, it cannot. So you got to move over to the next digit. So 3 goes into 11 one time, which is, or not one time, sorry. 3 is going to go into 11 3 times because you want to get as close as possible without going over. So that's going to give you 9. Go ahead and subtract 11 minus 9, which is going to give you 2. Bring down your 7, and if you do 3 times something to give you close to 27, you're going to end up having 3 times 9, which will give you 27, and everything goes to a 0. So this is a division problem that completely ends, which is awesome. All right, number 2 says 92 divided by 2. So 92 is first, so that's going to go in the box. 2 goes on the outside. How many times can 2 get close to 9 without going over? You're going to do it 4 times, which gives you 8. You have 1 left over. Bring down your 2. 2 goes into 12 6 times, which gives you a final answer of 46. That was my dog. Sorry about that. All right, now we've got 12.00 divided by 4. So this would be if we were like dealing with money or decimals. You want to make sure you put all the numbers inside the box. So you got 12.00 and 4. Well, because there's a decimal in the box, you want to bring it straight up so that you don't lose it. 4 can't go into 1, so go to your next digit. 4 times 3 ends up giving you 12. And it ends up giving you 0 because 12 minus 12 is 0. But you see, I still have 2 zeros at the end, so all I'm going to do is bring them up, and then my final answer would be 3.00. Again, this could be dealing with money, which we do a lot in 6th grade. You've got 25.00 divided by 5, so this could be $25 split into 5 groups. So make sure you bring up that decimal. 5 goes into 25 5 times. Again, you get that 0, and because I've got the 2 zeros in it, go ahead and make sure you bring that up, because again, if we're dealing with money, it's going to be important to have. Number 5, you've got a 3 by 2, so now you've got 918 divided by 51. So 51 is going to get close to 91 one time. So subtract those, and you're going to get 40. 40 is too small for 51, so bring down your 8. Now you need to find a factor that 51 can get close to 408. So my rule is to always start with 5 to know if you have to go higher or lower. So 51 times 5 gives me 255. It looks like I have to go really, kind of have to do double of that. So let's go ahead and jump straight to 9. And 9 times 5 is 45. Well, now I went a little bit over, so if I do 8, and you can kind of see that that gives us 408, which is the exact same thing we have. So 5 times 18 is going to give me 918. Our next problem is 1,584 divided by 44. So we've got 2 digits. So if we look at our first 2 digits, we have 15. It's too small, so we're going to use all 3 digits. And it's really important that you put your number right here above that 8. You could put little X's, or you could completely skip it above the 1 and 5. Just make sure you're putting your digit above the 8. So we got to get close to 155. So if we start at 5, we could see that we are more than 158. So then I like to go 2 down. 12 plus 1 is 13, which gives me 132. So now you got to ask yourself, if I use a 4, will I go higher than 158, or will I be at 158? And if you think about that, you're actually going to be higher, because 4 times 4 is 16, and you want to be under 158. So we're going to put a 3 above the 8 and subtract 132. So we've got 6, 2, and now we've got a 4, bringing that down. Well, as you can see, I left my work for the 5, which gives me 220. So I know I have to be more than that. So I'm going to try 6. So 44 times 6 is 24. Carry your 2. 24 plus 2 is 264. So again, there's that number that matches. So we're going to go ahead and use the 6, and that's going to give me 36. So for more of the division, you've got 114 divided by 2. That's going to give you 57 as your answer. You're going to do number 8, which is 102 divided by 6. That's going to give you 17 for your answer. 625 divided by 25 will give you 25. 324 divided by 18 is going to give you 18. 672 divided by 24 is going to give you 28. 110 divided by 10 is going to give you 11. Now we got more of those decimals again. So we've got 54.99 divided by 3. So again, 54.99 is going to go in the box. 3 is going to go on the outside. I have that decimal inside, so bring it straight up. Ask yourself, can 3 go into 5? Yes, 1 time. Can 3 go into 24? Yes, 8 times. And just because you have a 0 right here does not mean you're done, because you still have 2 digits in here. So you got to bring down that 9. 3 goes into 9 3 times. And you still have one more number to bring down. 3 goes into 9 3 times. So your answer would be 18.33. Don't forget to put that decimal. It makes a huge difference. Number 14 is 62.00 divided by 2. Bring up that decimal. 2 goes into 6 3 times. Again, just because you have that 0 doesn't mean you're done. You got to keep going till all your digits are done. 2 goes into 2 once. And because you've got those 2 zeros, you could just bring them straight up, and your answer would be 31.00. So that's for your division review.